Hey guys, Nicole with Lonebird Studio. I was going to show you a quick little tutorial today on some watercolor trading cards that I was going to make for our swap this month. And what you need some watercolors, some water, and a brush. I have a watercolor brush here. And I also have some twinkling H2Os that I'm going to use, I think. And a Fineline Resist pen, if you can see that. And this is a 20 gauge. I have a water bottle. I have some some painter's tape and also some masking tape. Gonna see how those work out to mask off the paper. And I think that's it. So let's get started. I have my trading cards cut out of watercolor paper, and it is the 2.5 by 3.5. Zoom in here a little bit so you guys can see maybe. So I'll choose one of the cards. Get my watercolors ready here. A little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Oop. Okay. And I'm going to start by taping off a frame, I think, on my card. And you could probably use washi tape to do this too. And I can kind of see through my tape to see about where my frame is. And if my head gets in the way, I apologize. Looks good. Make sure you guys can see it. It's kind of nice too because it helps tape it down. And I am not exact. I don't measure things unless I absolutely have to. That's why I would make a terrible quilter. Yeah, that looks about good. I'm all about being just guessing here and eyeballing it. It's just a trading card. It's not like I'm trying to paint a mural or anything here. Okay, I got my painter's tape on there. And I'm going to grab my Fineline Resist pen. And I'm going to write, I don't know, a word. I like to have a piece of scrap paper too, just so you guys can see. And kind of start on there, get air bubbles out, see how they kind of bubbles. Get you kind of started, make sure it's not clogged up. Mine's been kind of fussy lately. So let's just do maybe the word love. See how this goes. Yeah. There, you can read that. Make sure you put your cap back on your pen. These things clog and it is a pain. They have these non-clogging caps now. And I notice if you're kind of aggressive with it and kind of really slam it in there, usually you can get it unclogged. If anyone has any better methods, let me know. But I think that's maybe the point of that. Alright, and then I'm actually going to hit this with my heat gun to speed up the drying process, and I will be right back. Alright. Now that my resist here is pretty dry, I could probably dry a little bit more of it. That's okay. Okay. I'm going to get a super wet paintbrush. Let's see what colors. I might actually try some of the twinkling H2Os. Maybe we'll do pinks and purples. super wet. Another color, my other thing here, well that kind of sets. This purple. I'm just gonna get it super wet and drop it on there. You can tap it on your finger some if you want. Okay, try and get some of the twinkling H2O on there. This actually looks more reddish. And your brush has to be just sopping wet. And then I'm going to take a water bottle and spray it here to help it along the way. And you can add even more while it's wet, and that'll really get it moving. I'm gonna stick another purple in here too, a darker purple. I'm not dropping this on here very well. There we go. So many different ways you can do this too. And hit it with the heat tool. And like I said, I think I'm going to go in and add, let's see, I'm going to add some more of that twinkling H2Os again. I almost like too how there's little droplets, but I think I want to do some droplets in the dark purple. You can smack it on your finger a little bit. Maybe. This isn't the best brush for this, I suppose. The angled brush. Okay, and dry that up. I'm actually not really liking how the droplets turned out, so I'm going to add some water on there. A little bit more of those twinkling H2Os. There we go. Alright, this is going to take a little bit because I have a puddle of water, so I'm going to stop this, dry it, and I'll be back. Okay, so it's pretty dry. So I'm going to start peeling this paint off here. And I'm going to save this because since we just used the one edge, I might be able to use this other edge on my next card. Oh, looks like we got a little bit underneath the tape there. Oh well. Looks like it puddled right under the card and went through. Yep. Oh well. Perfection is overrated, right? Alright. So I'm going to try and see if I can peel this off. Hopefully it's dry enough. And with this stuff, you can just peel it off. You don't need an eraser or anything. Might want to be a little careful. It's tearing some of my paper here, so maybe I didn't let it dry enough. But I'm pretty impatient. And there you go. Quick and easy trading card. And I have one actually I made earlier. It's not a trading card, but it's just a little scrap of paper. So super fun. This would even make a great warm-up exercise to do before you get started on a bigger project. You don't need too many supplies, and it's pretty easy. So I hope you give it a try. And please leave me any comments or questions. And if you try it out, let me know what you think. And thanks for watching. Take care, guys.